speaking of battle rap, how you feel about the situation between Papoose and Remy Ma?
They both cool with me. Like, I knew Papoose for years, over 15 years. Knew Remy for over 15 years. So I just wish them the best.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it.
Seeing that Remy Ma wants Papoose back doesn't really surprise me. He was a true definition of that's a good man, Savannah. And I don't know if she thought the grass was green on the other side, but considering that he got a new girlfriend, I think you might have to stay over there.
Once, Papoose and Remy Ma were the definition of true love. They made people believe in loyalty and commitment. When Remy was in prison for 6 years, Pap stood by her side, never wavering. He spoke about her with so much love, married her while she was locked up, and showed the world what dedication looked like. Every interview, every performance, he reminded everyone she was his queen. Their love story felt like something out of a movie, a man holding down his woman no matter what. People admired them, believed in them, and truly hoped they would last forever.
Do you have any reactions?
No. It was court.
Once, Papoose and Remy Ma were the ultimate power couple. Their love story was one that people admired, a symbol of loyalty and devotion. When Remy was sentenced to 6 years in prison, Papoose stood by her side, never wavering. He married her, over the phone while she was behind bars, waited patiently for her release, and worked hard to rebuild their lives together. No matter where he went, he spoke about her with pride, showing the world what unconditional love looked like. Fans rooted for them, believing they were the real deal, a rare love story in an industry filled with betrayal. But now, everything has fallen apart. The once perfect love story has turned into a messy scandal that has the entire hip-hop world buzzing. For months, rumors swirled that Remy had been unfaithful to Papoose, allegedly having an affair with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. At first, she denied it, but her responses were defensive, and the internet wasn't convinced. Fans analyzed every interview, every social media post, searching for clues. The tension built up until it finally exploded in the most dramatic way possible. At an industry event, Papoose and Easy came face to face. Witnesses say that words were exchanged, the atmosphere was tense, and before anyone could step in, Papoose threw a punch. And not just any punch. Easy reportedly hit the floor instantly. The internet went wild, with fans debating whether Pappy was defending his honor or simply letting his emotions get the best of him. One thing was certain. This wasn't just about a fight. It was about betrayal, loyalty, and years of devotion being thrown away. As expected, the fallout was massive. During a high-profile rap battle, Easy was publicly humiliated for allegedly getting involved with another man's wife. The scandal tarnished his reputation, but Remy didn't escape the backlash either. The same fans who once admired her loyalty now saw her in a different light. The affair rumors didn't just affect her career, it sent her down a path that made everything worse. Instead of laying low, she was soon linked to another rapper, Bad News. That relationship didn't last either, and it only fueled the perception that she had lost control of her once respected image. Meanwhile, Papoose handled things differently. He remained mostly silent, but his actions spoke volumes. He distanced himself from Remy publicly, no longer making appearances with her, no longer speaking about her in interviews. It wasn't long before rumors started spreading that he had moved on, and not just with anyone. His new partner was reportedly a professional boxer. Fans couldn't get enough of the irony. Pap had spent years being the supportive, devoted husband, and now he was with someone who could literally fight back. And the best part? He seemed happier than ever. For years, people had admired how much love Papoose poured into his marriage, always putting Remy first. Even when the world doubted her, he stood by her. Even when she was locked away, he never strayed. He was the definition of loyalty. So to see him finally moving on, smiling, and enjoying his life again, it felt like justice to many fans. They saw it as a well-deserved new chapter for a man who had given so much and received so little in return. But Remy? She wasn't handling it well. Reports surfaced that she had been keeping tabs on Pap's new girlfriend, allegedly using fake social media accounts to stalk her and even sending threatening messages. Some sources claimed she had been talking about wanting to fight, which only made things more ridiculous, because, let's be honest, her rival is a trained fighter. The situation was messy, dramatic, and honestly, a bad look for Remy. Instead of moving on gracefully, she was making herself the villain in her own story. One of the saddest parts of all this is that Papoose and Remy share a young daughter. Throughout the scandal, Pap has tried to keep things peaceful for the sake of their child. But with Remy's behavior spiraling, it's been difficult. Imagine growing up and seeing your parents' drama all over social media, with the world picking sides. Pap knows that's not the kind of legacy he wants to leave behind. He's trying to rise above the chaos, but Remy seems stuck in the past, unable to accept that he's moved on. Despite everything, Remy has repeatedly denied the cheating allegations. She insists the stories are false and that people are twisting things to make her look bad. But her words haven't done much to change public perception. If anything, her defensive tone has only made people more suspicious. It's one thing to deny a rumor, it's another to act like you're hiding something. And in the court of public opinion, perception is everything. At the same time, not everyone believes Papoose is completely innocent. Back in 2017, rumors surfaced that he may have cheated on Remy while she was in prison. A woman even claimed she had a child with him, though Pap strongly denied it and provided.
23-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a murder for hire.
All right, Fox 5's Teresa Priolo joins us live from a story where the victim lived. Teresa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, residents I spoke to here, they didn't know the victim, but they do know who Remy Ma is, and they're telling us that they hope her celebrity doesn't play into this case. Tonight, we are learning that victim was allegedly killed by Remy Ma's son.
But now that Pap has moved on, Remy is starting to feel the consequences of her actions. Sources say she's having a tough time without him, and watching him happy with someone else is making it even worse. To make matters more intense, Remy has been trying to stir up drama with Pap's new girlfriend, making bold claims that she's ready for a fight. The twist? Pap's new partner isn't just any woman, she's a trained boxer. If Remy thinks she can intimidate her, she might be in for a reality check. It seems like jealousy is clouding her judgment.
I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
It seems like Remy is trying to create drama, possibly as a way to stay connected to Pap in some way. But honestly, her efforts don't seem to be working. Pap has been staying away from the negativity, keeping his focus on his new relationship, and making it clear that he's not looking back. He's always been a man of integrity, and despite all the chaos, he continues to take the high road. His main concern now is maintaining his peace and ensuring a stable future for himself and his daughter. His new relationship is something he truly values, and he refuses to let Remy's actions interfere with that. Fans have been praising him for finally prioritizing himself and not allowing old drama to pull him back in. After everything he's been through, people are happy to see him choosing happiness and moving forward. As this situation between Remy Ma and Papoose continues to unfold, fans have been very vocal about their thoughts. And let's just say, most of them aren't siding with Remy. Social media has been flooded with comments criticizing her actions and questioning why she's behaving this way. Many people feel she's acting immaturely for someone who played a major role in her own breakup. One social media user wrote, "She looks so childish for a woman who helped ruin her own marriage." And that opinion seems to be widely shared. Fans are also calling her out for being hypocritical. She was unfaithful to Pap, but now she's trying to interfere in his new relationship. Another comment summed up the frustration many people feel. When he was trying to show you love, you didn't appreciate it. Now that he's moved on, you want to act up? Let that man be happy. It's clear that people are fed up with Remy's behavior and feel like she's only making things worse for herself. But perhaps the most telling reaction came from a comment that read, "So you cheated, publicly left your husband for the man you were messing with, and now you're mad that your ex moved on? Some people just don't make sense." This seems to be the general sentiment online. People are rooting for Papoose to find peace while giving Remy the side-eye for her recent choices. At the end of the day, this whole situation is a lesson about love, loyalty, and self-worth. Papoose gave his all to his marriage, but sometimes even the deepest love isn't enough to survive betrayal. Now, he's proving that it's okay to walk away, to put yourself first, and to demand respect. And that's the latest. What do you think about all this drama? Do you think there's any chance Remy and Pap could ever make peace? Or is the damage permanent? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe because the next update is even messier. We'll be diving into Remy's alleged messages to Pap's new girlfriend. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.